gentlemen, and I am your host, the loudest fat ass in the room, no Cool J Moose, here to present you some exciting action here tonight at Supper Showdown right before the go-home week. Heading into the pay-per-view, STP solving the problem. And tonight, we'll see how well things turn out this evening.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from parts unknown, the Queen!
The Dark Queen. Her shadowy majesty making her way to the ring. No purpose in sight still. That little fucker's around here somewhere. I know it. Still tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Back in action finally. After a bit of a hiatus. Dark Queen opening things up tonight for Supper Showdown. Here this evening. So we will see a lot of great things come about tonight, hopefully. Along with some interesting situations. Oh, Lordy, wait! The former champ, Marcadia Stevenson, getting attacked by Akira Ling, the current Queen of the Realms, as they have an assassination rules match at STP. And Akira making sure that the Tempest knows that no matter what storm she brings, the champ is always ready to strike when she needs to. Marcadia trying to get into the ring, gets caught by the Dark Queen. Dropping her face first on the apron. Now both ladies into the ring. The bell is up. The match has officially begun. And Marcadia fighting out of the grasp of the Dark Queen. But her Dark Majesty with a beautiful leg split moonsault or leg split leg drop catches Marcadia Stevenson. And how well will she do against a former champion who's already not too happy she lost the belt? Ooh! Leaping Enziguri catches the Dark Queen. But also, how will the Queen handle what just happened to her? All that frustration going on between her and the champ at the moment. And now, her shadowy presence in the corner. They're looking for something. She sends Marcadia into a neutral corner. Sets her up. Sets her up backwards, but Marcadia fights at it for the moment. Ducks the grab, but gets caught again. Oh, kick to the gut. And looking for a DDT of her own, but Marcadia fights out of it. She sends the Dark Queen into the corner, but Queen fights out of it with a forearm elbow over shot. Uh-oh. And picks her up powerbomb style into the fireman's carry, looking for some stun gun action. Catching her face first right across that top rope. She launched her via that leg shot. Marcadia fighting back with a back elbow now. Uh-oh. Is Marcadia looking for it? Nope. STO choke slam combination. Sends the Queen down for a moment, but she gets back up, gets caught with a slap though, and now Marcadia tossing her into the corner, puts her up top. Marcadia just dumps her to the outside. Showing she has no care and no give to what she does to her opponents. Maybe this is the side of her she needs to have when she faces the champ in that assassination rules match at STP. But for now, Marcadia just trying to make the Dark Queen humble with a camel clutch, but she powers her way up and slams Marcadia down. Count of 5. I say the count of 6 as Marcadia is sent back into the ring by Her Majesty. The Dark Queen now getting back into the ring finally. And now what is she looking for here? Clothesline number one. Ducks the clothesline from the champ, or from the former champ. Apologies. The back body drop connects. And now, spine buster on the mat. And now the Dark Queen going for the pin. Is it enough to put away Marcadia? No. As only a 2 count suffices for the moment. The Dark Queen now, cross-legged. Boston grab submission. But picking at the heels and ankles. The Tempest able to get out of it in time as Marcadia tries to get out of it. Oh, face slam. By Marcadia, now kick to the gut. About to see, a DDT. Not the eye of the storm, perhaps, but still. Maybe the eye of the storm as well, getting the win. And now Kira talking a bunch of smack, saying you survived one person, but you barely survived at all. And here comes the Tempest. And she is still not happy with the actions of the champ earlier tonight. And mind you, ladies and gentlemen, this was just the opening contest. What more insanity will we... Oh, guys, here we go. Yep. And I don't know what it is about the Queen of the Realms titles, but when there's up for grabs, everyone's willing to throw out caution to the wind and do what they need to try to become the champ. And after that, insanity of an opening match, we'll move on to our next contest.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from the Queen City, weighing in at 231 pounds, Dixon the Brain.
Dixon the Brain entering into the match first. Who does Dixon have in mind here in this opening contest? Or here in this contest tonight. Apologies. Still trying to come over to the fact of what happened just earlier. Lordy. And ladies and gentlemen, trying to do his best to move up into the ranks as J-Rock Turner makes his way to the ring. Here tonight, J-Rock still not exactly finding the magic that he needs to pick up a victory here at Supper Showdown, but things can change in a matter of a couple of seconds. And tonight, J-Rock looks to cause that change to happen for himself as soon as possible. Dixon the Brain on one side. J-Rock turning the other. J-Rock rushing in as the bell was ringing. Taking matters into his own hands, he attacks Dixon with a clothesline, and now the reverse skull puller. And now a heel hook. J-Rock showing a little MMA there. But Dixon able to kick him off with those big red boots. And now the wheelbarrow bulldog. Take a drink if you will. Dixon now shotgun senton. Just misses as J-Rock got to his feet in time to move out the way. And now Turner, gets caught. Soul butt to the gut. As Dixon continues to work their magic. Oh, kick to the face, but J-Rock hitting the outside. To cut off any momentum for Dixon here. Oh, but Dixon catches him. Count him with a face buster. And now from the middle rope, calling Turner to his feet. What does the brain have planned here? Trying to kick away J-Rock to give him enough space to set up. Finally does so with a Hurricane Rana. Off the middle rope there into the shooting star press. Going for the pin. 1, 2. No, 2 count only. J-Rock able to hold their own for the moment. And now, there's that shotgun senton. LRW faithful. Oh, and Dixon yelling at the ref who got in his way to set up that single leg drop kick. And J-Rock reversing it. And now J-Rock with an airplane spin. Pulling out some old school maneuvers. Hopefully neither gentleman is too dizzy. And only a 1 count. There is pin attempt. Now Dixon clawing to the bottom corner, gets picked up with a whoops-a-daisy bomb. Out of the bottom of that corner. J-Rock putting Dixon back into another corner now. Pulls him out and sets him up. And the trio, Joey Lawrence, the trio, whoa. Oh, but a kick to the top of the skull by Dixon. Works in his favor, though. J-Rock moving out the way of the Hurricane Rana. Dixon able to fight back still. Now from the middle rope, going for the double axe handle, but misses. And J-Rock feeling the crowd behind him for the moment. Belly to belly slam. And Turner starting to get the LRW faithful behind him as he scoops up Dixon, but Dixon fights out of it and sprawls his way into a reverse DDT, slipping on down. Shotgun senton misses as misjudged. The angle of the dangle there. But Dixon continues to fight on. There's another Hurricane Rana. And Dixon looking for something here. Maybe looking for a knob knocker. Into the pin. 1, 2, 3. And Dixon able to pick up a very good victory here tonight over J-Rock Turner. As J-Rock might still be learning a little bit of the ropes of the LRW ways. Hopefully while he's here, our general manager, Bustrama Jakar, to teach him a thing or two. And the styles of pure wrestling, or at least what he calls pure wrestling. But right there, the knob knocker. Picking up the victory for Dixon the Brain.
Here is your winner, Dixon the Brain.
And what else does Dixon have in his sights here in his future of LRW? And what will this win do to help him rise to the occasion?
The following is scheduled for one fall, making her way to the ring, representing Les Femme Fatales from Victoria, Texas, Wildcat Janet Hudson.
Wildcat Janet Hooten, one half of Hoot and Holler. Out here tonight in singles competition. The Wildcat looks to take any kind of win she can get tonight. Question is, who is going to challenge her this evening? Oh boy. I think we know who it is.
And her opponent, representing the coalition from Boston, Massachusetts, America's sweetheart, Bombshell Bell.
The American Bombshell, Liberty Bell, walking to the ring, trying to carry the pride of the US of A on her shoulder here tonight to try and claim victory, not only for herself, but for the American way apparently tonight. But how well will she do against a strong opponent like the Wildcat? Janet Hooten. And now both ladies middle of the ring here as the Allied Forces and Hoot and Holler have been having some back and forth lately. And a fair sign of respect, though, between both ladies. After all the rumbling and tumbling they've been doing to each other. And Liberty with a powerful combination coming out early. Oh, but Janet playing out of that Alabama slam position gets caught with a back elbow. And now both ladies jockeying for position to collar elbow tie-up. As Liberty gets the back grab. Janet trying to crawl for the ropes, but no. Does not break the grapple as a side headlock takeover happens. And now putting all that pressure on the side of the head as she pulls into a bulldog-style choke. And now north and south into the knees to the top of the skull of Janet Hooten. Janet gets caught with a Northern Light suplex by Liberty Bell. Liberty, though, gets caught with a sweep. And Janet picks her up and puts her down the hard way with that cranium drop. Big kick to the spine. Got Janet Hooten. And now Janet from the corner looking for something here, perhaps. Caught her with that diving basement drop kick. The Liberty now clawing her way back up to the top to the corner, and it gets caught. And Janet using that top rope. Those steel cables taped up, we call ropes, to put punishment on that left arm. And Liberty with an STO. Drops her down. And Bell now scooping up Houghton. Gets caught with a chop block. She slides on out of it. And now what has the Wildcat got planned here? Slips through, stacks her high. Trying to steal a win, but no. Only a one count. Oh. And an air raid crash from Liberty Bell as Janet was setting up for something there. Liberty picks her up, but Janet slips out of it. From behind goes Janet. And now, oh, the knee strikes in this DDT clutch. Now dropped with a reverse DDT. Janet now going for that elbow to the backside. Liberty able to roll through. And Liberty with a clothesline of her own puts Janet on the mat for the moment. And the American Bombshell looking for another one. And lands it flush. Liberty going to the middle rope. Big splash. From the middle rope there. What will the American Bombshell do? She'll get swept by her legs is what will happen. Uh-oh. And the Wildcat cutting her off at the pass. But no. Liberty able to hold on for the moment. That knee strike does not land flush. Catch the leg, sweeps her up. Blocked the punch by Janet, though, and Janet now firing back at her, scoops her up, and slams her into the top turnbuckle before tossing her away like yesterday's garbage. Stomp of the arm. And now the Wildcat. With that calf wrangle, Fujiwara armbar. It gets caught with a knee yet again. Liberty trying to go for something out of the corner. Oh, there's that headbutt. And now Janet looking for something here. What is she setting up for here? Twist the arm, but no. Liberty with a clothesline to counter her. Or she had after he set up something there. Gator rolls to the back. Trying to set up something there. Maybe just distract the Wildcat from enough time for Liberty Bell to finally set up. Freedom rings. Near the ropes there. 1, 2. And Liberty Bell with a victory. Letting Freedom ring. Her way to victory here tonight. And both ladies respectfully going back and forth, countering each other. After the fierce battles they've been having between each other, knowing exactly what they're looking for out of the other. But it took only one mistake for someone to finally get the upper hand, and it was Liberty Bell, the American bombshell, who's surviving that knee strike here, catching Janet off guard for enough time to let freedom ring and to put her away for the 3 count here tonight.
Here is your winner, America's sweetheart, Bombshell Bell.
And with a victory over Janet Hooten, what will this do for not only the Allied forces, but what will happen to the position of Hooten Holler? Oh boy, who we got coming out now, ladies and gentlemen?
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Amarillo, Texas, weighing in at 242 pounds, James the Bull Casey.
And James Casey, after a tremendous win last week, out here tonight, I guess to prove that it was no mere fluke. He picked up such a victory from last week's Supper Showdown. Tonight we gotta wonder, who will the Bull charge headfirst into tonight in this singles contest? Now wait a minute here.
And his opponent from Osaka, Japan, weighing in at 240 pounds, Kate Carney.
The Golden Dragon, Kato Okami, maybe trying to play a little mind games with James Casey, coming out to his entrance music. Maybe trying to throw off the game plan of the Bull. You got to be careful, because though you are called the Golden Dragon, that Bull's got some sharp horns, and he'll gut you if you're not careful. Casey on one side, the Bull ready to charge, it looks like. Kato Okami on the other. Here we go. And they're coming out with a big old clothesline. Not letting Okami disrespect go unnoticed here. And Kato, though, back to his feet finally. Both gentlemen collar and elbow tie up. They both jockey for the lead position. But so far, no man's got a horse in this race. I mean, due to the fact that one's a bull and the other's a dragon. It's pretty hard to tell. Side headlock applied. And keeping it locked in as Okami gets back to his feet for the moment. Side headlock still locked in. Okami pushes off for Casey. Rolling capo kick. Catching Casey flush. And Okami. Big stomp to the chest. And Kato now showing off some more of that unique Japanese offense. From his homeland, as he gets caught though with a clothesline, and Casey says, "Come on, get up. I ain't done fighting yet. You ain't either." Casey now tosses Okami off the ropes. Back elbow catches the Gold Dragon. And Casey saying, "That's enough. One." No, barely a one at that. Okami moves out the way of the stomp. Sets up Casey for a snap suplex all the way down. And Okami with a knee drop misses as Casey rolls through. And now James Casey putting him in the corner. Misses the big kick. Oh, it gets caught for it. Okami moved out the way of that corner kick. And kicked him in the thigh after it touched the top turnbuckle. Okami now forcing Casey into the corner one way or the other. Sets Casey up the back. Forearm to the spine. And now, kicking the ropes in, catching the leg in between the ropes and kicking the ropes to cause more pain. And now Okami, look at this. Stuttering, shaking those boots into the jaw and sternum of the bull, James Casey. Okami off the middle rope, calling Casey to his feet here. Elbow drop, catching him right on the top of the skull, but Casey able to weather the storm. A little bit harder head than thought. Casey now, kick to the gut, powerbomb, no, Okami fights out of it. And a running knee strike to the gut sends the bull to the mat for the moment. The Kato, went for the drop kick, but misses as Casey moved away, and there's a big boot. Side of the skull there. James Casey now waiting for the Gold Dragon to get to his feet, but gets caught. Went in for a swing, and Okami coming back into the ring now fighting. Scoops up the bull. Looking for a little snake eyes instead. Casey lands in the bottom of the corner. Now Okami choking. Casey in the corner, but the ref's telling him it's not the legal way you do it here. And Kato Okami now shaking with anticipation here. He sends him off the ropes, pops him over, back body drop lands. Big clothesline connects as well. Casey with a double up kick, able to get out of the grapple. Gets back to his feet at the moment. Knee strike to Okami, sets him up here. What are we looking for? Oh! Falcon Arrow. Modified Falcon Arrow there into the 2. Not enough to put away the Gold Dragon just yet, but the bull is not done charging through. Beautiful shotgun drop kick lands. And now Casey maybe looking to end things here, but Okami catches him and hits him with a clothesline. So Okami now picking Casey up off the mat there. Oh, rolls through. Caught him with the cross arm breaker. Trying to make Casey tap, but able to keep his wits about him, but no, gets caught with that double up kick. It's Kato Okami. Going up on the middle rope. Big knee drop onto the jaw. And now sets up Casey for the pin. Is it enough to put away Casey? And it is. It's Kato Okami able to pick up a victory here tonight.
Here's your winner, Carney.
What will this win do for Kato Okami going forward here at Supper Showdown? And what will this affect James Casey? And ladies and gentlemen, the action continues moving forward as tag team action's about.
Is a tag team match set for one fall. On the way to the ring, Sapeda Cox and Callie Cox, the Queens.
As the Pretty Mean Sisters makes their way down to the ramp, once again trying to make the claim that they had the initial right to be the #1 contenders until they are the champions. And the only way they can prove that, though, is continuing to win here in tag team competition. And tonight, we'll see how well PMS does to pick up the victory here this evening. What is the game plan of the Pretty Mean Sisters tonight in tag team competition? More to find out here as we see who they're facing tonight. And well.
And their opponents, Thunderbolt, Rose, Hale, and Count Girl, Stephanie, Hale, the Club.
As Hailstorm finally making their return to in-ring action as a tag team. After injury sidelining both sisters for a moment, Stephanie Hale showing she's ready and raring to go into action. As Rosalina shows she has confidence that her and her sister can do what is necessary to get back into the hunt for the Dangerous Duos titles. Will it be a fashion disaster, or will a little bit of country and a little bit of rock and roll go a long way tonight in this tag team contest? Looks like Callie starting things off with Rosalina. And Callie just come out straight kick to the chest and says, "This the best you got? I know you're rusty, but not that rusty." There's Rosalina tossing her in her own corner, chopping her. Callie fights out of the corner now. From behind grapples her, but Rosalina fights out of it with a back elbow. Goes behind a Callie of her own. Scooping up both arms. Full Nelson German suplex. Ended up hold and went for a pin there. It only got a 1. Now Rosalina starting to get her game plan in action here. Tosses Callie into the corner. Tags in her sister as Hailstorm looking for some double team action. Caught her with a double shoulder tackle. And now Stephanie back into the action and back in the ring. Running off the ropes, caught her with that big boot across the jaw. And Stephanie now with all the power slamming Callie into the corner and sends her back in the middle of the ring. Stephanie tagging in Rosalina, quick, frequent tagging by Hailstorm, and now Zafeda Cox in for Callie. But Rosalina doesn't care with a snap suit play all the way down in the middle of the ring. Zafeda now moving out the way, but gets caught. Combination of blows, a European uppercut to finish things off. Rosalina trying to take a picture out of Okami's book, looking for a cross arm breaker, but Zafeda Cox says, "Not today, sister." And both ladies fighting back and forth. The chops coming from Rosalina. DDT suplex. Landing flush. Rosalina Hale is up. Zafeda tosses her in her own sister's corner, but meaning of an elbow, she came running in, and now Hailstorm with the upper hand. And a punch to the gut of Stephanie Hale in the ring now. The legal woman in. And now Stephanie stun guns. Zafeda going for the pin. 1, 2. Nope, not even a 2 count. Barely a 1. As Zafeda trying to hold on as best she can. And Stephanie now just putting all the punishment to her. But Zafeda fighting out the wrong side of town. Tries to go for a back grapple. Getting distracted by Rosalina gives Stephanie the opening. Set her up in the fireman's carry in the neutral corner. Stun guns her, or snake eyes her. And Stephanie rolls her through. Wait a minute. Uh-oh. Looking for a little 8-second ride sensation. And Stephanie slams down on top of Zafeda Cox. And now Zafeda goes for a chop, misses, headbutt misses. The chop from Zafeda does not work on Stephanie. Stephanie showing off that power. She tries to make the shoulder blades kiss, winning it with a headbutt between the shoulders. And now Zafeda's out into the corner of the Hailstorm as Stephanie and Rosalina catching her with a double clothesline. Rosalina now turning over Zafeda. Looks for an elbow strike, pins it right between the eyes. And Rosalina Hale feeling the electricity of the crowd as she shoulder checks Zafeda Cox off the apron there. And now continues to work her focus towards Callie. And a drop kick to Callie puts her on the floor. Rosalina now going the outside, making sure Callie does not interfere with her attacking Zafeda here, maybe. European uppercut on the floor. Zafeta brought back to her feet, but Zafeta getting caught into a key lock. Now Zafeta fighting out of it, though. Kick to the gut, twisting kick misses, but Zafeta rolls through. There's the twist kick. And now sending her back in the ring, a count of 8 as both women back in before the countout. Middle rope goes Zafeta with a double axe handle across the teeth. Zafeta Cox now sending Rosalina into the corner of PMS. What will the Pretty Mean Sisters do here? Maybe an assisted neck breaker. Pop-up neck breaker, but there's Stephanie to break up the pin attempt by Callie Cox. Callie from behind Rosalina, though. They're both legal ladies looking for... got caught! The punch to the skull makes her break it up. Double axe hand, or double arm twist. Arms locked up into that pin. A suplexing pin. And not enough as Rosalina only getting the 1 count there. Callie back to her feet now. Grabs a hold of Rosalina. Sends her into the corner of the Pretty Mean Sisters. And now both sisters. Back elbows to Rosalina Hale. Zafeta Cox, the legal woman, and Rosalina tagging in, leaping towards the sister. Stephanie, the legal woman, and now shoving Zafeta into the corner, but Zafeta fights back with an elbow. And a returned elbow by Stephanie. Kick to the gut by Zafeta as both women just keeping the other from doing anything here. There's the slam into the top rope and toss her away. Stephanie going for the pin, thinking maybe that's enough. But no. Count of 2 as Zafeta just getting the shoulder up in time. Maybe a little distraction from Callie. Throwing off the pin attempt there. Oh, but a boot across the jaw. And a knee to the back lands flush. Stephanie now stomping on that left arm of Zafeta. Stephanie Hale's tossing her. Nope, Zafeta getting her off the ropes. But Stephanie plows through for the moment. Both ladies continue to throw blows at each other. Till one finally gives up as Zafeta gets Stephanie on the ropes and now stomps at the heart. Zafeta now tagging in Callie. There's Stephanie grabbing on Callie, sending her into the corner of her sister of Hailstorm. And now from behind sets him up. Sets her up on top there. Wait a minute. Oh no. Oh no. Avalanche back body drop by both sisters. And now Rosalina looking for the final number, but Zafeta to break it up. Thought she was going for the guitar solo, but instead trying to end Callie with the final number. 1, 2, and still gets her anyway. As Pretty Mean Sisters had just no energy left over.
Thunderbolt Rose Hale and count girl Stephanie Hale, the club.
And with a victory over the Pretty Mean Sisters, what will this do for Hailstorm? And wait a minute. Our LRW World Heavyweight Champion, the Big Unicorn himself, Cobb, out here tonight, not only with the title in hand, but also a microphone. As he has been happy saying to see such strong competition for the title, but he's not ready to give it up just yet. And as he was talking about how long he's held, wait a minute. Oh boy, finally taking action to his hand one way or another. I guess is the way he's going to get a chance. As Dark Schneider makes his way to the ring, complaining that the champs never faced him in one-on-one. And he says if he's not coward enough, he's not afraid of getting his kernels popped, He'll put the title on the line against Dark Snyder. The champ says, you want to get a title shot, you got to fight me first. Wait a minute. Oh! And the champ with a cheap shot to the back of the skull. With the title, and they're not here to wrestle. Champ's here to fight. Not happy with Snyder going against the rules there. You hear the microphones continue to fade back as Snyder now going to the middle rope here. Big splash on the champ, laying on top of that microphone. I don't know if that's the one he brought out or the one Snyder brought out, but someone landed on the wrong way. Snyder trying to prove that the champ can be defeated by him and him alone. He sent him face first into the turnbuckle. Someone gets security out here. Oh! Exploder is suplex into the corner. As both men continue to brawl here. Side skull puller connects. And Snyder, fair it is, Snyder got a hit in the back of the head by the champ for the title. And now sent to the top of over top the rope there. Snyder on the floor. It's fair for Snyder wanting to go back after him after that cheap shot and everything else, but the champ here trying to prove, whoa! And Snyder's not ready for him to fight him, but no. Snyder taking the business to him as best as possible. Snyder from behind, though. Reverse power slam on the champ. Puts him on the map for the moment. And now Snyder looking to toss J. Cobb into the corner. Oh, and the big ear of corn may have been busted open. And they're getting sent into that turnbuckle. He's sent into another one. Snyder now continues to try to continue to do the work on him, but J. Cobb fighting through, picking up Snyder. Thought he was going for the hooker, but no, caught him with a snake eyes in the corner. But Snyder able to recover quickly, kick to the gut. The champ now just clobbering. And yes, the champ is indeed busted open around the eye road. And Snyder now gets caught. The champ continues to pummel away at him, says, you want to fight, and you're going to get a fight. You want to come out here talking smack. I'm going to give you what you asked for. Uh-oh. Pops him up. Corn shucker. Sends Snyder to the mat, but the champ trying to get back some energy. Maybe that blood in the eye causing more distraction than anything. And Snyder looks to be out of it, but the champ continues on. Try to cause punishment. Snyder back to his feet, but oh! Big old Luthez press. Connects, and the champ picking him up. Drops him down with the spine butters. Snyder now rolling to the ropes, trying to get back to his feet, saying, I'm not done yet. As J. Cobb continues to work and cause damage to Snyder as much as possible. Uh-oh, picks him up, slams him down. That's twisting suplex slam. And now letting Snyder get out of the ring. Snyder gets him with an upper kick. Oh, running neck breaker connects by Dark Snyder. Snyder now, what is he doing here? Going to the top rope. Looking for that big elbow, but misses. The champ rolls out the way. Throwing Snyder over the top of the ring ropes there, but Snyder fights back. Now back in the ring goes Snyder. Clubbing blow. Oh, German suplex one. Grabs the wrist. Ripcord clothesline connects. And now the nerve of Snyder. Trying to take hold. But the champ gets out of it. Now the champ with his modified Bulldog Camel Clutch move. Asking Snyder, you done yet? Oh, wait a minute. End of the line by Dark Snyder. On to the champ. And now the nerve hold once again locked in. But the champ fights through it. Schneider gets back to his feet, says, I'm not done yet. You want to fight? Here's a fight. But wait, the champ. Back body drop out of the powerbomb position. And now Jacob picks him up and shucks some more cord. Stomp to the gut by the champ. And now try to choke him out. Schneider getting the life choked out of him. Schneider tapping, but this is a fight between these two. There's no tapping in a fight, apparently. Where is security at? Come on, someone come down here and break these two up. We got a show to do tonight. And Schneider walking the champ. Oh, jackknife powerbomb onto that microphone. The champ back to his feet in quick succession. Oh, gets caught. And Schneider twisting death bomb onto the LRW World Champion, but he's not done yet. That nerve hold once more. Trying to prove the champ taps, but like earlier, this is a fight between these two gentlemen. There's no tapping out in a fight. Schneider with that crossbody lands flush. Ready for the champ to get to his feet. Oh, counters him, makes him bleed his own blood, and now the champ and Schneider both bleeding. They're continuing on to this battle. Schneider with a big boy slam, misses. As Jacob gets to his feet, spine butters, lands once more. Middle of the ring. And now the champ picking up. Uh-oh. Cobra clutch applied. And Schneider tapping it again, but it's not enough to put him away to end this fight. Where is the oh, right to the eyes. Where is security at to break these two up? What power bomb by the champ. And now picking Schneider back up once more. This corn snake hold. As he proves to Schneider once more that no matter what you do, you may have got one tap, but I got you on multiple. He sends Schneider into the corner now and just pummeling away at the guts. Schneider fights out of it. Drop kick by Schneider. And Schneider now looking to deadlift the champ up. Turns around, Dominator. But it's not enough to keep them from ending things. Where is security at to end this? What is going on here? Schneider now pulling off the same bulldog choke that the champ used earlier. The champ tapping yet again, but still not enough to end things. And look at Schneider trying to prove he's better than the champ, but the champ keeps fighting back. Sit out here, Uranagi. Landing onto that microphone. And now the champ, once more, corn shucker. Middle of the ring. The champ still not done, and now going for that choke. Once more on the Schneider. The champ not letting Schneider alone as he's trying to make him teach him a lesson and maybe teach a lesson to the rest of the guys and gals in the back there. That if you want to fight, oh, spine butters in the middle of the ring. You want to challenge him, you got to do it the right way. And after all that, ladies and gentlemen,
one fall, making her way to the ring, representing the Wild Samoans from Kona, Hawaii, one half of the Women's World's Tag Team Champions, Selena Otoga.
Selena Otunga on her way to the ring, one half of the Dangerous Duos, and one half of Samoan Supremacy, as she continues to prepare herself at STP to go against Brooke Lynn in that three boroughs match. And who will she be facing off tonight? Will Brooke be here tonight to challenge her? Or is someone else making her way out to the ring? Nope. Not even a New York minute in. And Brooke Lynn is here to make sure that Selena knows that she's not afraid to back down from one fight to another. Here we go, this time with a referee in charge.
Representing the Boom Squad from Brooklyn, New York, Brooks the Brawler.
One half of Coast to Coast, Brooke Lynn, the New York Brawler, looking to make sure things go her way more ways than one tonight. Let's see how well it works out for her as they still have that three boroughs match at STP. Will they be able to figure out each other before that match happens? Or will we see what we just saw earlier happen twice over and then some between these two ladies? Discus punch misses as a collar and elbow tie up by Brooke. And Brooke shoving Selena into the corner. Not an easy feat to do against such a powerful Samoan like her. And Brooke now just throwing hams. Throwing those steamed hams in her in the corner, but Selena fights out of it. Oh, Hurricane Rana by Brooke. And Brooke now kick to the gut. Hops over Yoshi Tonic. Landing flush. But Selena gets the double kick up. Get out of that situation. Clothesline misses as Brooke punch to the gut, and Selena says, oh, you want to throw hands? We'll throw steam hams. Come on. Show me what you got. And Brooke Lynn living up to her namesake, just continuing to brawl out with Selena, who tells her to bring it on. Caught her too for flinching. Says, come on, I ain't tired yet. Come on, hit me. She keeps not letting her hit her, and these two ladies just blowing it out. And speaking of brawling, with Brooke being here, it would be wise. Oh, wait. It's a field hockey fight in the ring. As these two ladies are brawling out with each other. Brooke stacks up Selena the same way Selena got the win for the title, but Selena throws through. One. Both ladies going back-to-back one counts. But only a one at the most for both ladies. And it would be amissive to me to not say something about our sponsor. As we see Brooke coming in with these flying shoulder tackles. Scoops her through, picks her up, drops her down. One of our sponsors tonight's evening events. If you're in the NYC area, oh, minus a head kick there. Go over to Brawling Bagels. The Brawling Bagels. They'll lock you up with everything. And throw a little extra in, a little extra smear here and there. And Selena now taking control at the moment against Brooke here, as Brooke was dominantly taking control of Selena. Selena with a kick to the gut, puts her on the mat. Off the ropes. Backflip into a moonsault, going for the pin. 1, 2, and Selena. 2 wins in a row. Will that be the outcome
Here is your winner
during the three boroughs match between these ladies at STP? Solving the problem. We'll have to find out at the end of the month. But for now, Selena with the... Ladies and gentlemen, there's been so much crazy action happening tonight. And even more craziness to come. As the people rise to their feet knowing exactly who's making their way down to the temple of LRW. It is indeed the Aztec Emperor himself, Tristento, as he continues to hunt for gold here in LRW, claiming that he will reclaim that which was lost for his people.
Making his way to the ring from Guadalajara, Mexico, weighing in at 230 pounds, the Archetype.
And Tristendo looking over his tribe of violence as he looks to enter into the ring, which he calls the temple, to once again sacrifice his next opponent. I've been trying to ask him on multiple occasions which title he's going for, and so far, the only thing he's told me is it doesn't matter. What matters is I need to bring gold to my people, and I need to bring the blessings of the gods to my temple. And if I have to keep clawing and fighting my way to do so, I will, until I can no more. Tonight will another sacrifice be made in the temple of violence here tonight. And will the Aztec Emperor move one step closer to finally challenging for that which he has been after since his arrival here at LRW? As we see the tribe of violence show praise to the Aztec Emperor here tonight. And ladies and gentlemen, I have to say this in between this whole situation. STP is known for when you come in, you solve any kind of argument you have with people. And I guess we're finding out who needs to solve what arguments here tonight early to see what's going on. And tonight, will this be another argument solved in the ways of Tristendo for him to get a title shot finally? So we already have a bunch of crazy matches planned for the pay-per-view. To see now what else is about to happen tonight, come about of things.
And his opponent from Evansville, Indiana, weighing in at 220 pounds, Showtime, Showdown.
And ladies and gentlemen, it's showtime as Jaden Worthy, after picking up a win last week, looks to try and dethrone the Aztec Emperor tonight in a singles match. But that's easier said than done, as Jay Wesley has not had a great track record here in LRW, but many things, crazier things have happened. As proven early tonight with what happened between Dark Snyder and the champ, the heavyweight and the LRW World Heavyweight Champion, Jay Cobb. Many different things can happen. It only takes a few seconds to change your life, whether it be for better or for worse in the night. Jalen Weather says it's showtime. It's time for him to change what's going on with his life and get back to a position that Tristendo is in now. The Aztec Emperor on one side in the white and red. Jalen Worthy in the blue, gold, and black. Here we go. And Tristendo already with a high up kick, and Worthy now realizing he doesn't need to take those kicks. Collar double tie up, but Tristendo from behind trying to keep the wrist control, trying to keep the back control. Is Worthy trying to slip and slither, but gets caught up in a roll up. Schoolboy roll up for, barely two. But Worthy throws through, trying to get a flat body pin, but not even a one count there. And Jalen Worthy with a Superman punch, though kind of a glancing blow as Tristendo kind of eats it. Went for the cartwheel or the moonsault Pele. The Pele kick, but misses. Is Worthy taking the upper hand there, catching Destendo with a super kick, and now that rolling gold off the ropes, middle rope moonsault. Worthy taking advantage of the mistake by the Aztec Emperor, trying to end things early, but barely gets a one. It's Showtime trying to figure out what he's got to do to put away the Aztec Emperor. Gets caught with a wheelbarrow DDT instead. Destendo now kicked to the spine. Worthy climbing back into a corner. But Tristendo's right there. Oh, gets caught with an elbow as Worthy was playing a little old possum there, maybe. Collar elbow tie up, but Tristendo continues to show his authority and prowess. He twists the arm and shanks it down, keeping as much pressure as he can. An outside headlock by the Aztec Emperor. And tosses away Worthy. As Tristendo sends Worthy into the corner, but Worthy fights out of it with an elbow. Worthy is now sending Tristendo on the rope, but no! It's tossed overhead with a back body drop over the top rope. And now Tristendo wisely not knowing that Worthy was playing a little old possum. Oh, knee DT on the floor. No give on that mat there, on that section, I'll tell you that much. Tristendo tossing Worthy into the steps. As he gets back in the count of three, look at him. Now the Aztec Emperor mocking. Showtime here tonight. The referee counts to 6. And Worthy back in the count of 7. Got to be careful of those spots of blood. Wait a minute. Crucifix driver into a pin. But Tristendo kicks out of it quickly. Worthy missing the kick. Gets caught with a single leg drop kick. And now Tristendo moonsault off the middle rope. Goes for the pin. 1, 2. Oh. Worthy still has enough gumption left in gumption in the tank to get out of that situation. Uh-oh, Tristendo looking for that diving baseball drop kick. And now the Aztec Emperor sending Worthy into the corner. Sends him up backwards. Oh, but Worthy once again playing opossum. One side of the world, the other. Big knee strikes to the back of the Aztec Emperor. Now picking him back to his feet, trying to take advantage of every mistake possible here. Superman punch finally connects fully. As he kips up and continues his action. Twisting kick to the skull. Worthy off the rope, sliding forearm. Right across the teeth of the Aztec Emperor, and Worthy up top now. Frog splash connects. And Worthy not going for the pin, though. As he may be thinking it's showtime. Into the pin. 1, 2, no. And the Aztec Emperor gets a defiant shoulder up at 2. And Jalen Worthy showing off to the crowd here. Flying short-range shin strike across the temple that gets the side of the skull there. So he now stomps away at Tristendo on the mat there. Locking up the arm into a hammer lock position, and now pulling on the fingers and twisting him in all the wrong ways, dropping the knees to the back. Jalen Worthy trying to keep control. Gets caught. Wheelbarrow DDT just in range. As the Aztec Emperor calls upon the gods to give him the strength, but gets caught with a counter punch instead. And Worthy's been probably studying. Oh! His Tristendo tapes caught him with that pop off into the roundhouse kick, and misses the double pop moonsault there as he misjudged the angle. Now ripcord knee strike connects. As Jalen Worthy trying to throw everything he can at Tristendo to keep him down, but Tristendo with a soul butt puts Worthy onto the mat. Worthy now heads to the outside, trying to get some breather, but gets caught. It's Justendo. Uh-oh. Caught him. That twisting double hook DDT. And now, 450 splash, the sacrifice has been complete. And the Aztec War Emperor
Here is your winner.
picks up a victory yet again. You have to wonder, as he points now to all those in the pointing at the camera, pointing to everyone, saying that he will not lose in his temple, and he will bring home gold as soon as he can for his people.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Afghanistan, weighing in at 295 pounds, Mountain Man Amir Aguilar.
And ladies and gentlemen, it's your main event of the evening, as Ajir Akarifi looks to settle some things with one of the men from that fatal four-way a while back, as the big man from Afghan takes on the Indian Tiger, Khan Ra, tonight in our main event this evening, to finally settle some things between them.
And his opponent from Mumbai, India, weighing in at 266 pounds, Ray.
And Khan Ra making his way to the ring, as he is not happy with how the events turned out last time. The events turned out in that fatal four-way match for #1 contendership. And tonight, Khan Ra looks to avenge his loss by taking out the man who beat him for it here in our main event tonight. Everyone's looking to settle the score, but they'll get the chance to definitely do so at the end of the month when STP comes to town again. Now both men in the middle ring, collar and elbow tie up. Now Khan Ra in control for the moment as he stomps away at Akarifi, who's on the mat here. Khan Ra picking him up, slinging him over. Slings the big man from Afghan over top for him with that power driver style belly to back suplex. And Khan Ra with 3 consecutive elbows to the heart of Akarifi. Went for a headbutt, but only caught the mat instead. And Ajir with a shoulder check puts the Indian Tiger onto the mat there. And now Akarifi trying to twist the head off of the shoulders of Khan Ra. Khan Ra knocking Akarifi in the corner. But Akarifi with a low kick there. Get out of that predicament. And a body check. Is Akarifi starting to finally figure out how big a man works? Maybe here. Akarifi tossing Khan Ra into the corner. And now scooping up Khan Ra on the shoulders. Launching him with a snake eyes. Now from behind, but no, Khan Ra with an elbow. And a headbutt to the shoulders. Now tossing Akarifi as well. Uh-oh, gets caught. And caught down with a clothesline. Akarifi now sets up Stomp to the back of the head, going for the pin, middle of the ring. 1, 2, no. Very close, but only 2. And now Akarifi trying to drag Conrad to the ropes, but gets caught with a roundhouse kick after escaping the grapple. Conrad trying to pick up Akarifi and does so into a Uranagi slam. Going for the pin. But only a 1 is not enough to put away the big man from Afghan just yet. Conrad from behind gets caught with a back elbow. Here going for the grab, gets caught with a clothesline from Khan. And Conrad now just stomping away at his opponent. There's that snap suit, headbutt to the shoulder. And to the side of the face. Conrad going up top. What is he looking for here? No, he's calling out Akarifi. Telling him, come on, get up, big man. I want to take the mountain from the top with that avalanche diving clothesline. Even avalanche shoulder tackle. Oh, and Conrad trying to spear Akarifi off the apron. Gets caught with a knee strike. And Conrad now sending Akarifi off the ropes. Splashes him back across the body. Going for the pin, thinking maybe it's enough to put away Akarifi, but no, it's only 2. And Conrad not happy. But it didn't end quickly as he wanted. Picking up Akarifi. Look at the strength of Conrad. And now return the favor with that snake eyes in the corner. And now a little bit of a whoops-a-daisy out of that bottom corner there. Conrad going up top. What are we going to see from the Indian Tiger? Another flying shoulder tackle, perhaps? No! Point of the elbow to the top of the mountain. And Ashir, though, gets back to his feet, picks him up, and sends him all the way down with an Afghani mudslide choke slam. Now pulling Conrad away from the ropes wisely. Is it enough time to get the pin? No. A little too much to take time to pull Conrad away from the ropes. Kick to the gut by Akarifi. Oh, no. Uh-oh. Down the mountain trail into the pin. 1, 2, 3. As Ashir Akarifi picks up the victory here tonight in our main event.
Here's your winner, Mountain Man Amir Aguilar.
And Akarifi able to settle the problems with him and Conrad tonight. But what will happen next week leading into STP solving the problem? Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for coming on by and checking out tonight's evening's events. We hope you had a wonderful time. And we will see you for the next exciting episodes here in the near future of LRW. I have been your gracious host and commentator, Knuckle J Moose, the loudest badass in this room. And we hope to see you again very, very soon.
Drum hit your face, you be like. When the bass drum hit your face, you. drum hit your face, you be like. When the bass drum hit your face, you be like. When the bass drum hit your face, you.